Today I have Hindu Henderson, and we're at gravel pit for Gravel-Rama 52. And Hindu just wanted to share his thoughts about Mom.
I remember Sugar, we all joined about the same time in the early 60s. We trail rided. She always had a ball trail riding. And then when we evolved into Gravel-Rama, she was the driving force of mostly of what we did. Anytime, she was always ahead of everybody thinking. Her going into this Hall of Fame is a great honor for her, but also for the club. And I'm just tickled to death that this is happening to a person like her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of introducing you to Helen Sugar Fields. I am Dell Albright, a 2014 ORMHOF inductee. Now, her birth certificate may read Helen, but she was Sugar to everyone who knew her. Allow me to take you back to the 60s. The popularity of four-wheel drive exploration and the idea of creating a club were in their formative years. Sugar was at the forefront. She and her husband Ken would routinely load up the Jeep for weekend outings with friends. From this came the formation of the Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky four-wheelers, known as IOK, and the desire to find out who had the best Jeep and driver. What started as weekend grudge racing spawned a competitive event that has lasted more than 50 years. Gravel-Rama, as it's called, became the most fiercely competitive off-road race event east of the Mississippi River. Recognizing that this event needed a permanent home, Sugar took it upon herself to contact a railroad company that was some land to sell, and she set up purchasing what is now the IOK grounds for Gravel-Rama, and she convinced several folks to sign the mortgage. Sugar then convinced her longtime friend, Jerry Swartz, to create the first program for Gravel-Rama. He was instantly hooked for life. Sugar then designed the large permanent trophy. She created a registration and class tree system to manage the event. But her real love was to handle the announcing duties at the races. She had the voice. That brings us to the 70s. Now we're predating fax machines, emails, cell phones, and texts. Many other regional clubs wanted to expand their voices and manage their race programs. Thus, East Coast Four-Wheel Drive Association was formed. Sugar began using her talents to grow and bind the organization. In the world, there are leaders, followers, and doers. Sugar was the doer of everything she touched. She was infectious, motivating, and downright awesome.